we get to a new paragraph in verse 7. It says this, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. Okay, so now our lives are likened onto clay pots, earthen vessels, which is temporary. That's the point. We're in these temporary bodies, earthen vessels. But inside of this clay pot, there's a treasure inside of it. So we have this treasure in this temporary state, in the state with the physical hurt, the physical pain, the suffering, the grieving. Inside of this treasure, or inside of this vessel, we have this treasure. It says that the excellency of the power may be of God and not of us. So, Jimmy, I'm coming to you today as a man who is susceptible to hurt and susceptible to pain and grieving. But I want the world to see that inside of the temporal makeup of who I am, there's a treasure behind these eyes that cry. Behind these eyes that cry, there's a treasure buried deep in me. And it's this part of me that is the knowledge and excellency of the power of God. And if he can use my tears to make that known, then I'm his servant and he's my master. But again, unbelievers don't have that. They don't have that option through suffering. Their suffering is meaningless. This is the beauty of the cross. This is the beauty of being in a relationship with him. So I have written down on the outline, my ultimate wealth is that the excellency of God's power might be in me. This is why James says to work out your salvation. If I have a sponge full of water, Jimmy, and I'm going to work out the water, that means the water was inside of the sponge. I don't wring out a sponge to get water in it. I do that to bring water out of it. James says to work out your salvation. The thing that was already in you, let the world see it come out of you. That's what work out your salvation means.
I remember you broke that down for us several videos ago. I had never heard it, taught that way. We always think, work out your salvation. Like, I have to work this out so I can be saved.
Yeah.
It never made sense to me, but that's how I'm like, well, I guess that's what it means.
Yeah, I'm thankful it doesn't mean anything else, because getting a life full of the attributes of God, and that's what I'm saying, writing it down on your mirror, getting full of these ideas. When suffering comes, it can we grieve. It doesn't eliminate grief, but we grieve different. We grieve in a different way than those who have no hope. And that's the whole exercise here. Again, submission, perspective.
If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button, and check out the full episode by clicking the link below.